So in today's video, we are going to write a very simple spider which will allow you to extract email addresses from any website. And we are going to work with Scrapy Crawl Spider. If you already know Crawl Spider, it's going to be very easy for you. If not, what I will suggest is that you go through this video. So I'll leave the link in the description. So in under 20 minutes, you will have a complete idea about how crawl spiders work. So let's come to the terminal. So I've created a virtual environment and installed Scrapy. So we are going to start with creating a crawl spider. So the command that we have to run is Scrapy gen spider -t crawl. T is for template. So we are saying that use the crawl template. So the name, we can give it anything. Let's call it mail or mails. Doesn't matter. So mails. And now we need to give the start URL. So I'm just putting an X because anyway we have to modify this. Okay. So I'm going to open this folder in VS Code. And this is the code which has been generated by gen spider command. So you can see a couple of imports. The spider has been created and the base class is crawl spider, and that X that we put has been used to generate the allowed domains and start URL. This is a rules collection actually, so it's a tuple, and then we have inside that we have a rule object. The rule object needs a link extractor. Again, if you don't know how these things work, I will highly recommend that you go and watch the video about crawl spiders. This allow is going to control what all URLs are allowed. So we can have allow rules and deny rules. So this rule, for example, is going to allow only the URLs which contains items. And then we have this callback parse item. So this parse item will be called. This link extractor, let's say it collected 5 links. So do you want new links to be extracted from those 5 pages? So that is controlled by follow. So here we are going to leave it to true. We are going to home page and let's put this in start URL. And whenever you are working with crawl spider, be very careful about allowed domains. You must provide allowed domains. Otherwise, your spider is going to go out of control. So in the link extractor, what we are going to do is we are going to remove this allow restriction. So now what we have is one empty link extractor. So this is going to extract all the links without any boundation. Okay, so let's give it a test run. So what we are going to do is in the parse item, a response.url. So let's go to terminal and let's run this spider. So Scrapy run spider mails, and now this is going to print a lot of outputs. So I'm going to set the log level to warnings only. So these are all the pages which are there on the site, and these have been discovered by link extractor. And if I set this follow to false, then the second level of link extraction will not be done. So now you can see that only these pages were discovered. These were not discovered because these links are inside this blog one. For our purpose, because we want to visit all the sites, so we will keep it true. In the parse item, we have the complete text. So what we can do is we can have some method to search a text which looks like email address. And how do we do that? Regular expression. This is my favorite site. So it's a very good site. So basically you can write any text that you want. So this is, let's say, one email address. Let me close this part. So I want to make sure that only this is mashed. So what are the characters which are allowed in email address? So in square brackets, we can write W will match any word character. So alphanumeric and underscore will be mashed. Then it can also have a dot. So I'm putting a backslash because dot is a special character. So this will be the first part. And after this, there will be @ and again, this will be repeated. So again, we have to put plus because it will be at least one or more, right? So this is the simplest possible regular expression which I've created. This is not foolproof, I know, but this is the simplest one that we can create right now to test our code. So the module that we need to import is RE. So we are going to make use of find all, okay? And it takes one pattern. So this is the pattern that we are going to paste in, and we are going to use raw string. And the second parameter is going to be the text where we want to search it. So we want to search for this particular pattern in entire response.text. Now this is your all the emails. So let's print it and see response.url, and let's print emails. So I'm just going to run it. Now, as you can see that there is some extra output which we were not expecting. Either you can fine tune your regular expression so that this bootstrap is not matched, or what you can do is you can do something simple. Now, what we want to do is we don't want that bootstrap, right? And we want to export this to a CSV. So what we can do is we can run a loop over all these emails. So for email in emails, so simply yield. So first is URL, and this is going to be response.url. If bootstrap not in email, only then we will yield it, right? And this is the email. That's it. Our code is done. So let's run it. And what we are going to do is we are directly going to send this output to mails.csv. And there we have it. We have the clean CSV file which contains all the email addresses. And of course, you can use this script again. So it was easy, right? So I'll see you in the next video.